Hello Sag, welcome to your reading for October. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. I am primarily a love reader. That's what I'm going to focus on. If anything else pops up, I will address it, of course. And if this reading does indeed resonate with you, then any interaction with it, whether it's a like or a comment or a subscribe, will not only help my channel grow, it's going to add your energy to the collective pool and just make it easier for me to read for everyone just a little bit better. I'm going to be freestyling your tarot spread, starting off with some oracle cards. Towards the end of the reading, I will be rolling some dice to get some initials and sun signs and angel numbers for you. So make sure you stick around for that. We have Haunted. Now, I will warn you guys, these oracle cards are a little dark and mysterious and it's perfect for this season. All right, we have the breaking of the floor beneath your naked feet, the creaking of the walls as the cold kisses flesh. You're never really alone when in the company of hauntings within bone. I'm getting the 9 of Swords energy for this. And we have Cauldron, bewitching, yes it be, blink and you shall see, a bubbling desire left in the brewing rain. That is the Magician. I'm getting fear versus faith, Sag. I feel like some of you are trying to manifest something, you're trying to create something, but you're approaching that from a place of anxiety, you're approaching that from a place of fear, and that doesn't really work. It's not a good mix, right? The universe listens to your frequency, your energy, it doesn't listen to your words. So you could be saying, I want to be a millionaire, or I want the love of my life to return. You're saying the right things, but you're feeling like it's not going to come to you. You know what I mean? So there has to be a switch that needs to come about. And with Haunted, I'm also kind of getting 6 of Cups energy, where I feel like the thoughts of someone haven't left your conscious and your subconscious minds. These could be good thoughts, they could be bad thoughts. We will see. Cards are being a little strange. All right, Judgment. Starting off the reading. Interesting. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Cups. Beautiful. The Queen of Cups. For some reason, in previous readings before you, cups haven't been showing up a lot. It's been swords and wands, galas, on and off. We have the 2 of Wands. Just when I said that, we have the 4 of Swords. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy. The Page of Pentacles. The Death card, Scorpio energy again. And we have the 2 of Cups, beautiful. How stunning are these cards, right? Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Cups. You're conducting yourself from a place of sadness because very clearly something came to an end here. Someone showed their toxic ways and you went about your merry ways. But with Judgment and the 2 of Wands, there's an intention, either from your side or the other person's or both your sides, for this to come back to life. Judgment is a card of rebirth, right? Something coming back to life after a painful ending with the Death card. With the Knight of Swords and the 4 of Swords, I feel like conversation may have come to a standstill. That's because both of you are spending a little bit of time healing, right? And when there is silence in a connection, especially during a separation, you need to welcome it, because neither of you are ready to come back into that connection just yet. Because with Haunted, I feel like this is both of your energies. This is both of you being consumed by this pain, by this grief. I have the Knight of Cups with the Devil. The toxicity that I was talking about, I feel like it hasn't left this other person's psyche just yet, right? I'm not saying they're a narcissist. I'm not saying they're a bad person. There could be triggers and traumas from the past that are preventing this person from conducting themselves in a healthy way in this relationship. So even if they do come about with this offer of love, with this Knight of Cups energy, it may not be what you deserve. With the Queen of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, I feel like there has to be a stabilization of one's EQ, of your emotional quotient. I feel like you have a lot of love to give, right? The Queen of Cups, regardless of gender, embodies unconditional love. But with the Queen of Pentacles, some of you may be giving it to someone who does not have the same capacity to love as you do. So there has to be a stabilization, almost like a balancing of the scales that needs to come about. I always give this example of, let's say your capacity to love is 1 liter, right? You can give 1 liter of love to somebody. The other person's capacity to love could just be 300 milliliters, right? It's not that they don't love you. It's just that that's all they have to give, right? And that is because of childhood traumas. That is because of previous relationship traumas, because they keep most of that love for themselves because they've been hurt in the past. So there is a difference in love languages here that we need to keep in mind, right? With the Death card and the Two of Cups, there's a transformation. Now, the Two of Cups is a beautiful energy of that balance. It is a beautiful energy of compassion and empathy and love. The Five of Cups, though, is the complete opposite. This is pain, this is grief, this is being haunted by that pain. If you're familiar with the original Rider-Waite, it represents a hooded figure, the Five of Cups, crying over 3 spilled cups in front of him, but failing to see the 2 cups that are very full and upright behind him. You have the Two of Cups right here. I feel like a lot has been lost in this relationship. There's a lot to grieve over. But at the end of the day, the actual connection has always been strong. You may have allowed other people, places, situations to affect the frequency of this connection. That needs to change. All right, let's clarify. We have the Five of Swords with Judgment. Don't let this connection come back to life prematurely. Don't look for shortcuts to success. I always say this, if you're trying to manifest a particular person back into your life or a relationship back into your life, don't manifest it just for the sake of it. I would rather manifest healing, because you want this person and yourself to be completely healed before you come back together, right? Otherwise, you're back on the hamster wheel. We don't want that. We're back on the hamster wheel. Towers will happen. Breakups will happen again. Arguments will happen again. And we're entering eclipse season. We have an eclipse on the 14th and the 28th of October. The energy can be highly volatile. So it is a good time to rein yourself in and almost hermitize yourself just for a little while till that healing is complete. We have the Moon with the Two of Wands, digging deep before looking to the future, digging deep within yourself, within your psyche, understanding where you may have gone wrong, stabilizing your own fears, your own traumas before you make plans to move forward. Because that's the best you can do right now, right? You cannot control the speed at which somebody else is healing. You can only control yours. I have the Four of Wands with the Knight of Swords. You both want the same thing. You both want this happily ever after. This is 11/11. This is a wish come true. This is your heart feeling safe and secure. You both want that. But the Ten of Wands, a lot has happened here. A lot of pain has happened here. You've both been carrying very heavy burdens. There's a lot of water under the bridge that needs to be processed and digested. I have the Hanged Man with the Four of Swords, compromise. This is directly related to the Moon. These are both Pisces energies. I feel that pointing fingers right now is not going to do anybody any good. There has to be an owning up of your own faults, of your own mistakes, walking a mile in this person's shoes, understanding why they've behaved the way they've behaved, right? I have the Chariot with the Sun and the World, with the Ten of Pentacles and strength. How beautiful. The potential for this to thrive and bring the utmost joy into your life is there. most definitely, I feel like the two of you can create absolute magic together. But that compromise needs to come about. Instead of focusing on what is haunting you, instead of focusing on the pain, you need to focus on what brings you together, what brought you together in the first place. I have the Death card with the Knight of Cups. The way this relationship has been approached by the two of you, again, needs to change. The Ace of Wands with the Page of Swords, it's possible that this relationship was entirely based on passion to start with. That needs to change. There needs to be more emotion that comes about in this connection. But I see that changing. How this person has approached you in the past and how they approach you now, that is changing. I have the Four of Cups with the Devil. That is really, really good to see. It means that the toxicity that this person was conducting themselves from, they're not going to be doing that anymore. The Four of Cups is the energy of saying no to something, right? And the Devil keeps you stuck. It prevents you from moving forward because it prioritizes your fears. I feel like this person is very quickly going to make that turn and let go of what is holding them back. Seven of Wands with the Queen of Cups. Stand up for yourself. Don't settle for less than you deserve. The Hermit. Three of Wands. Stay quiet till you actually can discern the horizon. The Three of Wands is the card of looking to the future, right? Looking to the horizon, waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for your manifestations to come in. Sometimes the color of the ship matters, right? Sometimes you want that white ship. You don't want a blue ship. You don't want this person to come about with the same BS. Manifesting correctly can be your best friend right now. Don't settle for less than you deserve. We have the Nine of Cups with the Page of Pentacles. Prioritizing your wishes. Working on yourself. Healing yourself. Focusing on your financial health. Focusing on your career, on your physical body. Right? Making your wishes come true regardless of what this person is doing in the background. I feel like that is going to serve you the best right now. The Lovers with the Death card. A complete transformation. A complete transformation is needed because there is so much love here. But you've been building on a very weak foundation, Sag. That is why these tower moments keep happening. The Three of Cups, the Knight of Wands and the Star. If any other people have been involved in this connection and have been almost adulterating the frequency of this connection, they need to be removed. It has to be just the two of you. But I see that this connection is way too powerful for this to be the dead end. Three of Wands again with the Two of Cups. You both want that white ship. That's what I'm getting. You both want that white ship, but after all that shuffling, the Tower keeps coming back. Be patient. Be patient, my friend, because I feel like you're both highly haunted by memories of the past and not good ones. And you're both conducting yourself from this place of pain, waiting for this other shoe to drop. Heal. Focus on healing first. You both want that white ship, which is your happily ever afters with each other. With a little bit of patience, you can turn this haunted and Five of Cups and Tower energy into the Lovers and the Two of Cups, which is what we want. All right. Okay, let's see what we have. We have Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces. You may have Pisces heavily in your chart. Doesn't have to be. But Pisces is the energy of mutable water, right? This is free-flowing energy. Whatever you put water in, it takes the shape of that container, right? Being adaptable. This is the Hanged Man energy. Of not letting yourself be absorbed into the pain, letting it wash over you, right? Be a little more fluid and a little less stuck. Then we have the South Node. There has to be something that you have been doing that needs to be left behind. The South Node is something that we need to release, right? It's something that we have already mastered. Ask yourself what that is. It could be a personality trait. It could be a career. It could be a way of loving. Something that you're doing needs to be released, Sag. And we have the number 4. If you've been seeing 444 a lot, even if you haven't been, it just means that your guardian angels are surrounding you. Look for signs. They're trying to guide you. They're trying to protect you. They're trying to give you the answers that you are so desperately looking for. All right, we have the letters Y, W, D, C, A, F, and J. These could be your initials, they could be the initials of the person you're dealing with, doesn't have to be, but just a special mention for those of you who've seen your initials here today. Alright Sag, that was it. I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.